Hello everyone, Duke here with part 16 of this Austria campaign, Napoleon Total War, and we are picking up with the promise of activities over in the Low Countries at last. We have finally managed to beat the French completely out of Germany now, and that has now left two paths for us as we progress in two directions. We're dealing with a mid-France and approach down here where we will need to deal with Switzerland before pressing on west and try and push towards Rheims. And we've got the Low Countries here, which is a fantastic opportunity for us to liberate first Amsterdam, to take out a really strong ally, navy anyway, naval ally at least, with their many ships of France. And if we can take that out and liberate that, then that will be towards our zone of influence. And hopefully that won't mean that Prussia will be after these guys. Hopefully these guys are just far away enough that they're not going to be after these guys like they have been the other Germanic states. And then after we take Amsterdam, the way will be open to Brussels, which should be an even easier fight. And that will give us one of our key victory conditions, as well as deprive the French of a trade port in Antwerp, and not to mention just shy of 1,000 income a turn. So lots to benefit from doing this. The Batavian Republic, it makes a lot of money through this port, but what's more important is, actually, well, I guess at the moment, oh no, but let's think about how much trade France, France gets a few hundred a turn. If you trade with its Batavian neighbour, we can deprive much of the world. We'll be depriving Italy of the trade of the Batavians as well, but there's no reason they can't trade with Holland. So I'm going to send Ferdinand in. Ferdinand, I think, has more men than Karl-Marx. Karl-Marx. Yeah, a little too early for him. And I'm probably going to have Karl rest in Hessen, because the replenishment... Oh no, yeah, the replenishment won't be as good because the Bavarians have damaged the supply post. So, okay, that's not going to happen for a while. Anyway, I'm going to move Karl back onto Amsterdam. I think that's the thing I want to get done today. I think, yeah. So it's looking like a tough battle, and it really is. This is a good army. It's got a few militia in it, but it's got a lot of line infantry. But our men are quite hardened now, quite experienced. So ours overall are better, even though we have less because some units are damaged. They have more men than us, and they have entirely 6-pounders, so we outgun them in terms of caliber and range. We haven't got as much cavalry as I think if we combine to the cavalry units, I think they have more men total. So on paper, this is, I'm not surprised that the odds bar says actually General Cortlandt has the advantage here, but I still feel pretty good about our chances here. So I'm happy to take this gamble. I think this line infantry, morale 6. If we've been able to take on units with like 23 morale, I think we can make units with 6 go running away. And the militia only have 3. And the militia have less than the armed citizenry. There you are. Right, let's get going. Yeah, this will be extremely good. If we're going to the Battle of Amsterdam, this will be extremely good for us. It give us a really good satellite ally in this area, and deprive them of an ally. Gives us a nice victory condition, and all of 50. I think 50% is what I've read up while doing this campaign. I think some people have been commenting that protectorates provide, you get 50% of their income. So a nation as potentially wealthy as Holland, with its sea trade and its natural wealth, should fill our coffers just as well as it currently does France. It's not protectorate of France, so it's not like they're getting that direct income, but I think the trade they get from them being nearby has not hurt their economy either, let's just say. So let's put some guys out. Right, you guys go there, you guys go there. And General, you go there. I think we're good to go. Now hopefully they won't be too rude and try and fire on our General. even though we've done that quite a few times ourselves. Ah, look, they've got their horse-drawn artillery, so they're able to run those out quite quickly. Yep, there go the Batavians. Look at him go. Oh, that guy's, he's just, standing still. Just gliding along. Right, let's try and take out some of this cavalry. That's a very tempting target. Yeah. Can't pass up the opportunity to cut through there. Oh. They are really cut off. I think we have to try and take out at least one here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I think they're near the edge of the map too. So let's try. Cannons haven't moved here, so I think we can keep hitting them. Yeah, look at that. And yeah, it looks like we're targeting them too already. So let's go get these cannons while they're left undefended. Because otherwise they've got very close range to us. That's the benefit of Austrian artillery like this. It's small caliber, so it fires less canister and it fires less range and stuff, but you can get them into the action faster than you can actual infantry. That is by far the biggest advantage of them. I've used them in the historical battles. They're really useful if you're fighting in like close combat fighting in streets. You can get them into alleyways and just blast canister down an entire alley. It's really good stuff. So, shameless plug for myself here, but yes, I did. If you didn't know, I did a series on this channel a few months ago. I did Napoleon's historical battles on this game on very hard difficulty. All of them, in fact, and some of them were quite crazy, quite chaotic and difficult, but we did manage to push our way through. I think I said in the end, I think Waterloo as France was particularly brutal, and Trafalgar was also hard, but got on the end. Oh, we are really smashing this unit here. We like that. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage just from the distance. Taking out 2 cannons as well. Certainly helps even the odds. I'll try firing on this unit here. Yeah, look at that. So why I like to fire in this instance in front of them is if I click on them, it kind of triggers them to actually attack me. This way, we avoid that. I'm going to send the cavalry in under their noses to try and take these guys out. I just feel like these guys have been reduced enough that we could chance it. That would just reduce them a little more again. Good. Yeah, we're just taking little bites out of them. There's Chevy D3 there. That's, that will massacre our own cavalry. But it doesn't hurt friendly cavalry. Never does. Alright, let's get them in out of there. Yeah, I think we should be able to get back to our line just in time. Oh, they've left some men behind. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, the game does that sometimes. I don't know why. But yeah, I think they're pulling their back, so most of our men escaped. I want to get back behind the line. We should be safe. Let's form a square. Same with this unit. And we're safe. Oh, friendly fire on him. Poor guy. He was too slow. And the good thing as well, oh, they're going to be right to the edge of the map, so they should run off very quickly. They won't come back. And again, we're fighting a city battle, and why do we love those? You got it and won. We don't have to chase the enemy down. We win. This unit's gone. This army's gone no matter what. Doesn't matter how many men they have remaining at the end. It's all gone. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of kills on them so far. Yeah, they've got Chevy 3 along here, so it's not worth trying to get around and flank them with the cavalry and take out the cannons here, because if we take our eyes off for a moment, you just know that they're going to run into it. They're not doing too much now. I'm starting to think we might have to go on the attack soon, which is always a pain. It's more of it's a lot more micromanaging to fight battles on the attack in this game. But we take out things like, you know, more of their cavalry and stuff. It can start to force them into attacking us, because they know that, you know, they can get outflanked and outgunned. Trying to see who's in range for these guys. What's the easiest target? They do keep milling around. Right. There we go. Sometimes you don't get that ching sound when you attack something, and it makes me paranoid that they haven't listened to my order. Right. Yeah, we're taking out quite a lot of them, our cannons. Let's have a little, ooh, they're facing the wrong way, but these are light dragoons of the Batavian Republic. Pretty Swiss uniforms. I like their helmets. Very cool helmets with the feather in as well. There's a general. Looks like he's in the trees, commanding the battle from the woods. There he is. Where is he? Is that him? Oh, there he is. Oh, everything's getting moved about. There he goes. Right. Seems to be a bit paralysed with indecision. Ooh, hello. Make the most of that. Because they've only reinforced him with militia, so we'll almost certainly take some losses from gunfire, but yeah, if we could just take out another one of their cannons, that's only going to help us. Hard pounding, gentlemen. Let us see who can pound the longest. Right, let's take this one out. This is not a horse-drawn, well, technically it is, but not a fast horse-drawn cavalry cannon unit, so that's why I was moving slow. They're gone, so let's get back. Now, I am operating on the basis that we are going to win, so I'm not going to stay behind and keep running units down to try and take more than with me, because it wouldn't matter anyway. They're in their own capital. They'll probably get a huge replenishment bonus. I think they are coming on now. I think they've sort of decided, okay, we've lost too much cavalry and cannons now to stay on the defensive, which is good for us. Might try targeting this. They've got one more cannon unit, which has been deployed and facing this way. Oh, Holland. Oh, look at that. Clean sweep down there. It took out one of their guns. Alright, let's turn to canister. Get ready to take out this. Oh. Yeah, are you coming on? Yeah. Position themselves just outside of canister range. Slightly annoying. But they are very close now to us. I'm going to keep firing on the cannons. They're coming on here. Sort of. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Aha! Gonna get the jump on me, are ya? Not so easily done. There we go. Right, let's try and take up the next lot. Yeah, looks like they're coming on now. I'm going to turn these guys into canister shooting weapons of mass destruction. I'm going to do a barrage as well.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
These guys, yeah, just keep firing that way. No barrage yet. Okay, actually, take out these guys. Rush. Rush. Right, you. Yeah, you can barrage now. Right in this direction. Kill them all. Oh, check out these dragoons. Bugger. Just too quick. But they're shattered, so... Yeah, let's just... get back on the cannons. You guys... Yeah, try and finish these guys off. Nice. Yeah, I sent them running. Try these guys next. Got some lancers ready to charge in.
Sir, sir, our general is under attack.
Yeah, he's within range. I do some inspiring before you go. Yeah. Can't hurt. Right, I think they've charged these guns. Let's get back. I think I'll send in the lancers. Plug the gap. Let's get these cavalry up. Right, check a lot of losses here. Yeah, we didn't get any kills on this unit, really. I think they're sort of paralysed. Yeah, they're not firing, unfortunately. They seem to be a bit stuck. Poor Austrian training, we can chalk that up to. As always, yeah, our strength is in melee. We shouldn't really be trying to shoot. We should be treating this as a melee faction. So, yeah, charge in there. Gotta do the same here now. We should never be relying on our shooting abilities. Nice. Let's send these guys up. Try and flank these guys on the sides here. That's it. Come on. I'm going to send these guys into melee now. Yeah, because these lancers are about to die. I think that unit might permanently be dead after this. We'll see. I think it should be alright. We'll get some replenishment after the battle for casualties and stuff. So let's try and finish these off. Yeah, good. This is where we... Ooh!
Our men are running, sir!
That's my fault. I can't seem to target the... Oh, I'm targeting our men. Yeah. That's my fault. I forgot to send these guys on, so we shot our own men to pieces. Yeah. Armed citizenry, yeah, they're putting up a very good fight. We should win, but they are fighting well. Right, let's turn this back onto canister, actually. And start firing on them. And let's send this unit in to run down that cannon. We're nearly done. I've taken a few more losses than I've liked here, actually, but... overall, yeah, I always forget that we should really be focusing on using our bayonets as the Austrians rather than actually trying to shoot. That's not what the Austrians were famous for. High quality rifle fire or musket fire. Nice. It's them off. Oh, look, we're getting back just in time to ruin that charge. Right, let's form up again. Okay, let's stop firing on our own men. Let's send these guys in support. I'm not going to send the cannon crews back, but that's partly because I don't know where the cannons are anymore. So, yeah, we'll just try and finish these guys off with musket fire. Take out this cannon. Good stuff. I think everyone's running away now. Let's try and get the general. Hopefully try and avoid all the chevaux de frise. Check out that militia unit for me, guys. I think the general being nearby has made them fight a little longer than those kinds of units usually do. Now it's just the general to make run. Oh, someone's come back over here. Who is it? Infantry over there. Let's fire on them. If we can kill their general, that'll be it. Can't see him. Fighting in the woods. Oh, he's running off though, so that might...
We have killed their general, sir.
There you go.
Now they must break.
And yet they fight on. The 11th Regiment dies, but it never... Oh, there, it's nice. Okay. Right. Just as well, because a square would have been difficult to break with cavalry. End the battle. Heroic victory. Excellent. Yeah. To be fair, that was a bigger army we fought than ours. Yeah. That was the entire Dutch army we had to fight there. And yeah, so yeah, good stuff. Got some experience. So we'll absolutely weird noise. United Netherlands. Yes, let's liberate. We could imagine we looted, because this is the kind of wealth that this area has. It's a very wealthy city. We could loot it and then gift it to the Prussians. I'm not going to, but I'm going to liberate it. But just think of that money's tempting. Even if you occupied it with a mostly full army, we wouldn't be in control of it. We'd have to put so much time and money into getting this place settled, and it would really stall our advance here. So the most sensible thing to do is liberate. The most greedy one is loot, but the most sensible is liberate. So, oh, look at this replenishment. That's quite nice. He actually gave us a general, Isaac Claesson. They've actually given us a general. It's generous, but we don't need him. I could send him all the way home to Vienna. It saves us money in the future if we ever wanted another general. And these units... Actually, what I can do, I can merge that armor unit in there and send that, because I'm not losing any experience. Those units didn't have any. So that's quite good. And I'm not bothered about this militia unit, so I'll get rid of it. New nation arises, United Netherlands, and the nation destroyed, Batavian Republic. Also, that means that any Batavian navies out in the seas are now dead. They've been replaced by an entirely new faction, and it starts afresh with just these. And this is great, because this faction will now have all these units to get, and it can recruit up to 12-pounder artillery. So they could be a quite strong little one nation. That's really good. So the next thing to do will be to push on into Brussels. I think what I'll do, I'll probably stand near here while we replenish for a turn, just in case some French army comes out of nowhere to attack us. Yeah. French seems to be mustering an awful lot around Paris. Not too surprised. Oh, we have this army here. What do we want to do? Do we want to... With this army, I don't think this army would be able to reach Brussels this turn, even if it attacked this army. I'm not tempted to even attack this army, because it's on a bridge, and it's a lot of artillery, so that would be a real pain to have to do. So what I'll do with him, he's not even getting much replenishment here. I might position him in Brussels. Brussels? What did I just say? In Holland. Just here. He might just be in range of Cleves. But if not... Well, he's even a little close, that should do it. But if not, and this army takes Cleves, we just take it back. And it will destroy that army. So it's fine. I'll take that. Okay, what else to do? What do we want to do? Replenishment is very slow around here. I said I was going to use this army to take out the Swiss. And take out the Swiss is what I think I shall do. And then we have this army here that we need to take out. But it'd be more exciting to actually fight the Swiss. It's a new, different enemy. This spy is free to do something else, so we'll send him down into Spain. France. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but my words are just not working. Oh, what we should be doing is trading with these guys. They're unfriendly with us. 100% sure why, but It's just... Yep, fine. They can hate us all they want. We've got a trade agreement with them. Yeah, so we weren't going to get any money out of them for it. I might give them some... Might be nice to just give them a load of technology. Maybe I can... Actually, maybe I'll wait. Let them get some money first. Then maybe I'll sell some technology to them. They've got a good classical university with which... Oh, no, we don't want this. That's just a waste of time. I never bother with it. They have a university which will let them get some good research going. What do we want? I think getting another happiness for lower classes would be good, but we are getting on top of things mostly now. Dialectics, plus 10% to technological research rate, 15%, plus 15%. That could be handy with our allies. I think I might go for that now. Because I'm just not too bothered about rushing up for higher military spec as the Austrians. We just don't have many higher troops that make it worth it, if you ask me. There might be an argument somewhere that it is, but for me it's just not. We are doing the job against the French with regular line, and if we're doing the job against the French, then I think we'll do the job against anybody. Right, let's see. I think the first army to attack these guys will be those under General Lesage. Yeah, he's getting reinforced by this army, which will be easier to take out in piecemeal. And yeah, and then once we take these guys out, we'll be a march on to Lucerne. Or Zurich. Yeah, it's Lucerne. So, yeah, Heinrich Weisner. And these guys will probably come sweeping in, and they'll be coming in from the front as well, so we'll know where they'll be coming. These guys will have some defences. As you buy these stakes around them, they've deployed for more than a turn here, so they get some defences. What that will be, I don't know, but it'll probably be chivalry free. That's what the AI seems to like. Oh, that's a cool name. Battle of Basel Forests, 1806. That's quite cool. Oh, look at this teenier deployment zone they've given us. That's cruel. What is this? I tell you. Oh, I must say, I thought the battlefields in Switzerland would be a bit more mountainous than this. I feel like we've been given a lucky break here. Right, let's get everybody back, because I cannot see squat. Right, let's put some of our most fierce in the centre. Like that. And let's roughly divide. I'm going that way. At least we're not going to be bombarded by artillery straight away and get loads of losses for being lumped together closely. So as soon as the battle starts, I will search them out. So let's go. Whee! Just as we suspected, they're coming in a little bit more westerly than I'd imagine. I thought it'd be more in that direction, but that's fine. It's not going to affect anything at all. So let's spread these guys out. Actually, a good way to do it. Do it from that side like that, and then do it back. Little tricked kid me figured out. He wasn't totally stupid. He had his moments. Right. Looks like the cavalry are rushing in straight away. Which makes sense in the sense that they have no cannons. Might want to get stuck in quite quickly. Let's have a little look at them up close. I do like the colour scheme of the Swiss. Red and yellow. Not red and white, interestingly. Red and yellow. Let's have a look at their infantry. These guys will not hold a candle to the French allies that they're fighting with. But I think the French would be happy to see their numbers bolstered. There's the Swiss general. That's a very cool uniform. Almost looks like a British officer's army uniform. Right. Okay, the Swiss are staying there. Let's take out the French first. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's good to do. Take out the French first, and then we can focus nice and easy on the Swiss. I can never guess when they're in canister range. Oh, but I did today. Look at that. Go me. Right. guys. Wait. Disgusting. Right, let's go to
Glorious victory,
barrage.
sir, is soon to be yours.
Yeah, we want to keep an eye on this cavalry in case it comes sweeping down the west flank. Taking us completely by surprise. Right, let's barrage this unit. Are these guys canister yet? No. Yeah, good stuff. I might turn on these guys. Yeah. That was the right decision. Look at that. About most of 100 men there. You guys are... These look like canister range now. Start barraging them.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Don't want you dead. I'll rally everyone here. Just before we pull back. I usually forget. I haven't used the general abilities much. I remember using them very early on. When we had some really tough early battles, but so far we're alright. Yeah, it'd be really good to take out this French lot first, because they're by far the tougher enemy here. Like, it's not even comparable. Let's take these guys out. Nice. Bet that hurt. Right, ooh, we're getting a little close to our cannon through there. Hopefully that won't push them into combat. Is this a temptation, lads? Remember your training. Oh, come on, how are you not fleeing yet? Oh yeah, French morale, that's right. There we go. Right, let's take these guys. Because don't forget, I want to use this army to attack Lucerne. It's always a thing in these. Ah, what are you guys doing? Don't do that. You're going to get hit by a canister now. Oh no! Hi everyone. Yes, sorry about that. You probably figured we had a crash there. Our first one of this series, so we're kind of overdue for one, so it's no problem. We'll let the game off. Yeah, I've just sped up to get this battle kind of underway. It's evolved a little differently. I think the Swiss are coming on mostly in the same way, but the French have sort of swung onto the right flank this time. It's just one of those. So I'm going to pull that unit, that flank there back. They've put the general on his own over here, which I've tried to surround our guys. They're going to put up a tough fight, probably take out most of these units. Yeah, this unit's taking a real beating, but we're going to try and take out the other units. Oh, we're in trouble. That's not good. Oh, are they going to make it? Oh. Yeah, brilliantly done by the French. Well done. Brave Frenchmen all. Right, there we go. But we have managed to make them flee, so we can get back on the cannons quickly. Right, let's get back on them. Right, I think these guys can probably shift to the old canister now. Let's start using it. Oh, got their general at last. One of the last men to go in his unit. Yeah. Look how long they'll fight. Ooh. Let's start making some squares over here. Just notice the cavalry's coming on. So let's stop that. Yeah. Okay, let's fire this unit now. Right, canister. You guys fire on this unit. Oh no, they're charging these guys. Ah, how annoying. Gosh, this cannon unit is taking a real beating. They've really gone all out trying to take them out. Excellently played by the AI. And we'll have to get this unit out now as well. They've gotten all of them in. So let's give up on shooting now. Let's go all in on a melee strat on this flank. Take these guys out. These guys... Let's keep trying to fire on some of their men. Right, let's get these guys out of... Ooh, no, that's good. They've got the cavalry to attack at the same time there. But I think we should be able to get these guys out of square. But these guys have to stay in one a little longer. So we've got to deal with the Swiss now. Right, these guys... Oh, look at that. 130 men killed there. And that unit alone from that general's unit. Just exceptional fighting from the French. Right, let's get these cannon units out. They're not going to be much use in the battle anymore anyway. It's going to be mostly an infantry battle now. So, yeah, this unit's fighting long and hard. It's not going down, that's for sure. These guys might be able to do a bit of help a little bit. In fact, if we turn... Ooh. Oh, yeah. For a minute I thought we stood in front of our cannons, but that's not possible because we haven't got any crusade. I'm going to bring this entire army up sort of this way now. I don't think the other cannons can really help apart from round shot, which is not as effective as close combat. So, gosh, this cavalry unit's really fighting hard, isn't it? I assume it's the same one. Right, let's sort of adjust that a little bit. Let's turn into canister. Okay, maybe we had quite a few cavalry units there, and it looked like one because we kept coming back at odd times. Let's start firing some canister into these guys. Let's get cavalry up over here. See if we can get their general. Right. Let's try finding that general. Just out of canister range at the moment, which is a bit annoying. Do you have any cavalry here? Because what I might do is I might try and surround the Swiss and just melee them. That little blob there. Meanwhile, let's try and take out their general over here. Let's take him out. Okay, we've just got a nice little couple of shots of the cannons. But I'm going to stop now because we're about to go in close combat range ourselves. Let's go get that general. Meanwhile, everyone, just blob in. I don't think you guys are going to get outgunned. Like I keep saying, we're much better at the old cold steel than we are shooting. Let's show them what we're made of. Oh, looks like they got this line unit back in time. Right, let's get out of there then. Yeah. Oh, they managed to turn around really quickly. That was impressive. Oh man, they've turned their entire line that left. They throw everything. They must be really loyal to their general because they all turned around really quickly there to go save him. Let's go get these guys. Send these guys into melee. Yeah, try and surround all these Swiss units. Yeah. Start bringing these guys up. I don't think this is working actually. It's not working as well as I'd have liked. I don't think we'll have enough men to march on U-turn after this. It's annoying, but this was a bit of a bold gambit to just charge all in melee-wise. Yeah, look, they filled the square. That's exactly what we should do. So let's pull out. I think we're going to get this unit more or less built up. That's all right. Oh, general's back. Right, you guys go get them. Okay, we've got these guys to break. Fantastic. This unit's fighting long and hard. It will not give up. Oh, we're firing on our own men there. I think there's been a bit of confusion. Yeah, we shot our own cavalry there. What are you going to do? This is the way it goes. Let's charge this unit of militia. Let's try and kill their general. Can't get some of these units to break. Yeah, we're going to have to pull back after this. There's no way we have enough men to fight.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must
That'd be
break.
certain now. We are making a lot of them break now. Which is good, obviously. Nice. Yeah, it was a bit more... We couldn't do this a bit more conventionally because the AI came on at an angle, so we couldn't use all of our cannons, for example. Got a bit of a mosh pit going there, which is good, because that means we can get a lot of post-battle kills. Let's go run down some of this unit. Yeah.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I suppose the other thing as well is we won't be fighting any French troops in the next battle, and they won't have any cannons or anything, so it might be okay. But it could be a bit of a push. Close victory. Yeah, it was closer than I'd have liked. I don't think we should have taken that many losses, but I didn't fight brilliantly. Looks like we're getting... Oh yeah, we're still technically standing in friendly territory. Now the question is... how do we do this? Do we... I'm tempted to actually just march on that army. These guys... Yeah, they're tiny. There's just a bit of cavalry left. They'll be easy to brush aside. Those probably don't have many men left either, not by the battered state of their flag. I feel like this is the army we should attack first. Because if we attack these guys, they reinforce, take a few losses, they'll just get replaced by armed citizenry, and we have another big army. It might be better to just march on and... do we have the manpower? That's the question. Could try merging up some units here. Merge those together. And I'll put that into there, and the rest into there. There we go. That Lancer unit, there's nothing we can even merge it with, so that's just stuck. Okay, let's... Episode 16. Let's push on. We might even get intercepted. They might fancy their chances. Okay, they've intercepted with these guys. Okay, this is not what I wanted, because, yeah, if we fight this army and defeat it, then they're going to get armed citizenry to replace that. So it's actually not very good for us. These guys will be no problem, as neither will these first lot of reinforcements. We'll be able to brush those aside. Oh, well, it's quite a tightly compact and well-trained army, let's not forget. So, let's do it. They've got 6,700 to our 3,400, but these guys will come on in drips and drabs quite slowly, and they won't be able to fire from a fire cannon, so... It does mean that, yeah, we're going to have to fight a lot of armed citizenry. It's very annoying, but they've managed to intercept us at the second Battle of Basel Forests. So no, we just couldn't mop up the last of those units, because otherwise we could have just marched all the way up to Basel. Lucerne. Okay, the question is where they're all going to come in from. I think the cavalry is probably going to appear in the rear, and I think the rest of the Swiss is sort of purple. I think it's blue and combination of blue and red for the Swiss and French. I think the rest of them will attack from this flank. I'm actually trying to try and keep the cannons fairly close. Put these guys in the middle. Now we'll put these guys on... Yeah, on this flank. This is a longer flank. And rest on this flank. It's going to be quite a hard battle, this. No doubt about it. Okay. Yeah, I think the enemy cavalry will come from this side. Aha! I knew it. I knew they'd try it. So, unfortunately, not the side we wanted, because... Yeah, we just, as long as they don't sneak up on... as long as they never got the chance to sneak up on our cannons, then I'm happy. Which is where the other reinforcements coming in from. Ah, good, they are coming from the front. So we'll be able to deal with those head on, which is what I kind of want. I think they're going to go attack. I think they'll be quite aggressive. So, I think they'll come onto us, which will bring them to face most of our cannons. which allow us to use all of our 16 cannons to fire canister into them. So that's going to be helpful. Let's just take these guys out really quickly. Just get the charge bonus from being the first to attack. Take them out. Kill a general for all the help it does. Nice, that unit's off. Now this one. Right, that general's off. We've got the general, Stefan Smeltzer. And I'll pop the last of that unit. Excellent. That might be the last we see of those. I think didn't look like we completely eradicated them, but there might be enough to convince the AI to not bother keeping it alive after the battle. Right, we've got the French coming on first. I think that's out of canister range, so not going to change just yet. Oh, it's saying, look at that, perfect. But no kills there. Then we'll deal with them, and then we've got to deal with the Swiss. We're just sending in the cavalry first. Yeah, they're going to drip feed in based on their reinforcement order. They've just gone for the standard army setup, so yeah, cavalry first, which will include their general. So if we kill him nice and early, that's going to be a permanent morale hit. And the Swiss don't have great morale compared to the French, so it will make the battle easier. Maybe make these guys. Doesn't matter, they're gone. Good. Right, cannons. Try firing on that. Oh, it's a general. Yeah, let's try taking out the general then. Nice and. I'm just speeding up a little bit because I'm just conscious of the length of the episode. I've done quite a few battles in this episode, so I'd like to.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
But he won't be in the defensively, sir.
Artillerie! Artillerie zu Befehl! Mittlere Kanone! Artillerie!
That was close. I thought he was going for the cannons there. Right, let's turn these guys into squares. It's hip to be square. Hip to be square. Let's keep checking these guys out. Yeah, now that the general is dead, morale is going to fall a lot quicker. So I don't think the cavalry were part of too much of a fight. Ooh, they did do a lot of damage on that charge though, look at that. Unless that was all friendly fire. It might have been. Yeah, might have been friendly fire. Oh well, can't be helped. Must be risked in war. You can't avoid it with squares. Oh, they're off already. Great. Goodbye. Right. Out. Let's do another one. Oh, yeah, actually they had quite a lot of cavalry, didn't they? So. Right, squares, because... Oh, no, they're off. Nice. Off you go. Be seeing you guys later. I guess actually the best outcome is we don't destroy too many of the units. We just weaken so many of them that when we fight them again at Lucerne, they're a lot easier to fight. Okay, we might need to form squares again. Am I... Okay, yeah, we'll get that initial volley off. Now I'm going to stop firing. Trying to avoid the friendly fire. Oh, what a nice little sweep that was. Right, I'm going to change targets. Fire forward now because cannon on these units will just hit our own men. Nice. Right. Back out and stretch out again. How far it will. Right, that's all the cavalry taken care of. Now it's just going to be their infantry Marching in slowly, one by one. We'll win, but hopefully, but with at quite a tedious pace. Really not much we can do about it, though. This is the preferable outcome, because now, especially if they send them sort of this way into the middle of our cannons, we'll just shred each one as it comes in. And the job should be a good one. What? I'm sure we got a few hits on them there. They just keep getting up again. Maybe it's because they're so far out of range that the impact's weakened. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works in real life, but in game logic, it seems to be the answer to that. Yeah, this is good. They're sort of heading in. It's almost like they're making a beeline for the general. So, yeah, if we can get them in the enfilade file from our canister, should make short work of these guys. I think it was a good idea to merge these units. I don't generally like to do it just because I'm a neat freak and I like to give, you know, units and regiments their own career and history, but I think we fight better and more effectively grouped together rather than lines of 100 or 200. Like a 180 unit having to face off against a 400 unit. It's going to be really, really hard for it to do, and it will likely break. Right, let's be having you. Are you in canister range yet? No. I'm going to have you guys... Yeah, stop fire that way. Let's start play again. Yeah, let's try and take out this unit now. Got quite a few units in range, so let's... doing some damage. Excellent, they're off. Let's turn on to these guys. This is always a bit more of an awkward angle because you can't just fire behind them. Nice. Bash, bash, bash. I think the trees are giving them quite a bit of cover. Maybe that was their plan. Let's try and find them on the other side. Yeah, let's give them cover while they're able to shoot out from the trees. Good point.
Sir!
Good point.
Sir!
Whoa.
Our general is under attack!
Yeah, no need to risk him. Let's get him over there. Good, that's off. Good. Right, where's the next one going to go? Die! Die! Oh, come on, guys. Make a decision. Which cannon are you coming in range of? It's trying to tiptoe its way in. Now you've gone for the worst option. Being hit by all of them. Die, die, die. Okay, we might have to start turning our attention this way because we've got quite a few coming on at once now. We've let some of their units catch up. So let's fire on this unit. Actually, it looks like some of their earlier ones have come back. That's the first Swiss foot. First ever, probably a starting unit for the Swiss. Yeah, let's take out this unit. Looks like they're going on a kamikaze charge on our cannons. Please don't make our cannons. Please don't reach them. Yes! Oh, too close for me. They're off. Good. So you see what I mean about the Swiss morale? The French would easily have made that charge. I'd have begged them not to, but they would have made it. But the Swiss will not have that kind of morale. Game in the on very hard, this game is heavily biased towards the French. Like if you're not French, you're weak. Gosh. Oh, 314. Looks. Oh, look, they're split in two. That's 4. We are keeping them away from the line, which is good. Units being back. Excellent. Yeah, maybe this was in a way the best thing that could have happened because yeah, we are taking out a lot of them at quite low cost to us. We've still got men coming in, but we are taking them out bit by bit, one at a time. They're just rushing in now that their general's dead. They've got no real command structure. They're just panicking and ploughing men in one at a time. Got another one. They are entirely infantry now. There's no cannons to come in or anything, which I'm happy with. But it just means we've got a lot of this to deal with. I'll probably have another one after this. Yep, here comes another one. So they're going to try and form a sort of line now. Might concentrate fire on one unit. 16, because it's all flat land so we can see everything. I find giving orders on fast forward speed, it doesn't always get picked up. So it's better to play and then... Yeah, they're still not listening. Oh well. I'm just going to fast forward and wait for everything to come in now. There's not much to do. We might as well stick to the plan and just hold our line. Have them come in. Then take them out as they come. Okay, they're trying it again. No. Right. I'm so terrible at gauging when this cannon range. The thing is, the only way you can test it is putting that button on, and every single time I do it, that's when they fire off a volley. So if they're not in range, I waste a volley. It always happens without fail. It's like a guaranteed outcome. As soon as I click the canister button, they fire. Regardless if they're in range.
Artillerie zu Befehl!
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Canister in this game is so good. So much better than in Empire.
Batterie zu Befehl!
Yeah. These units, especially for militia, fighting long and hard. Let's turn on this unit. I'm going to sort of prioritise the ones nearest the cannons in case they try and charge. Like they are then. So they're off. I turn on these guys there. You. They're trying it again. Oh, I don't like it. They're getting close. Okay, all these other fleet units might scare them off. Come on. They're running off. That's good. You guys, yeah, good. They all took a few losses from the initial charge. Right, this flanks. Just gonna have to deal with it. I think that's all of them now. I can't see any more coming in from the edge.
Artillerie zu
Okay, you're
Befehl.
both of you fire your round shot on the new guys coming in. The new kids on the block. And this guy able to take on 3 units single-handed. They're off. Excellent. Right, let's stretch out again. Oop. Right, let's try and hope the last few units come on against. In fact, if we glove together like that, then they will definitely force the cannons. You guys, that's quite a big unit over there, so you fire on it. And we'll try and have the cannons over here deal with them.
Mittlere Kanone. Sofort.
Okay.
Artillerie zu Befehl.
They're coming.
Ja, Sir.
Nice. Right, turn on this unit now.
Artillerie.
You guys. On them. Oh, that's a cavalry unit. That's a general unit. Let's get you out. Danger. Start back a little more. Well, yeah. Strong unit. Guys, barrage because it's near the end of the battle now. I'm going to take out that unit. And while they're still marching, I'm going to get the cavalry out. Oh, of course, I made them more worse for that. Doing this. Excellent, they're off. That unit's coming back. I might start round shots again. Guys. Yeah, missed everything. No, not them, guys, I told you. Them. Right, charge. Stop firing at will. Charge. They still can't help themselves. I can't get them to change their mind. I think they're a little bit bugged at the moment, so let's stop all orders. There we go. Right, canister. Find that unit. Nice. Right, that's crushed that militia unit. Excellent. Cool, that's that battle. I'm going to end it there because I'd like to keep most units alive so that we don't have to fight a fully new armed citizenry unit. That unit's come back and just... Oh, good, okay. Technically, this battle hasn't ended, but I think because they all were fleeing at the same time, that ends it. That triggers the end of the battle. So I'm going to end it. Pyrrhic, I disagree. I'm happy with that victory. We've taken out most of them. Even though it was... Yeah, I like that. Even though it was almost entirely a Swiss army, that was the French we fought because they were the first to intercept. It's quite funny. Took the credit for that. Well, I think the Swiss would be happy to let the French take the credit for that one. But yeah, we took 600 losses, but we took out 4,500. That couldn't really have gone better considering the odds. So that's dead. They're dead. And yeah, most of this army's alive, so if I'm not mistaken. We want to start attacking now because otherwise they'll just get some really good replenishment. But yeah, we've got mostly damaged units now. They've got 3 here. They've probably merged up some units. And they have no generals, so their morale is 6, 7, 6, and 4. Okay. I'll leave that there. And then next turn I've got to do the other thing we were going to do, which was attack Nicolas Oudinot with this army, just to destroy it, get rid of it, and get rid of another marshal. And yeah, that'll be the French pretty much push back. I don't really care if these guys do a bit of raiding. I'm not bothered. This army, yeah, it's just going to stay here to replenish. And next turn that's got Brussels to deal with. And of course, the more ports we take out, the less capacity France has to make ships. So it's also a massive side effect. We can afford another. Oh, that's a 50 gun. I want a 74, so I won't bother with that. 10,000 ships now as well. Got all those ships out. Spain not getting any money from all that trade, so that navy is just costing them money right now. Oh, I've just realised, yeah, so we're not moving any merchant ships. This is all the same turn from way back in the last episode. We've got so many battles to do. Yeah, this is all taken, and I had a crash as well, which was a bit annoying, but happens. So good episode, and Switzerland, yeah, looking pretty battered. So are we. They have still got a slightly bigger army, but we have cannons, which is going to be monumentally more helpful. And the cavalry won't be too much of a problem at all. So, yeah, we'll liberate Switzerland, and yeah, we'll finally have our route back to Austria down this way. And a really good supply post for us to replenish here as well. Because this army will need a bit of replenishing before it can start marching west. And yeah, with Alsace under our control, this army is a little. Well, this unit's getting fast replenishment, but yeah. What's this? Oh yeah, this is our general, our new general, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got to kill Oudinot before he tries to technically tries to kill Bartholomeus Crimson. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that one, guys, but still lots more to do. Istanbul's still in ruins. Will it ever get fixed? Stay tuned. And yes, we have severely weakened France yet again. They're still on mighty power. They've lost another ally. They're about to lose another. They're about to lose 2 allies this turn. And if we take those 2 out and liberate Brussels, they're going to have lost 2 allies, and the only one they'll have left is Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Allies, yeah, Switzerland and Spain, who are no real help for them at the moment. They seem to be having some issues of their own in terms of money, because they haven't got any trade coming in due to all the blockades and this damaged port, and the fact that they haven't repaired this port on that tiny raid we did. Oh, can't actually see the port because it's technically out of range, but that tells me that they're having some serious cash flow problems. So that's good. I think, yeah, it's hard because now this incredibly expensive navy is just such a drain because they're not getting any money from this trade. So Spain's basically been neutralized. So it is just France now we have to worry about. Meanwhile, Prussia's going to keep doing its thing here in Germany, unifying states. Hopefully they leave Amsterdam alone, and they'll leave Switzerland alone, should we take that. Otherwise, they're just... Mind you, yeah, if they keep expanding, then they're just going to draw the ire of everyone else. Because they've got quite a few regions. How many regions have they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they'll want to get 10, 11. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're tied in size, but they're planning to get bigger than us. And we don't want to have Alsace for too long. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Until next time, guys, we'll continue fighting westward, liberate the rest of the Low Countries, and recover enough in order to really push on and do the final push west to knock out France. And once France is taken care of, we'll have to plan out how we're going to do the rest of our victory conditions. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.